Welcome back to the channel, gentlemen. We are still celebrating the CTP 9, or continuing our first video of the CTP 9 series for this year. And we're going to first talk about the story of CTP's first ever WWE and World Heavyweight Champions. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned, and we will be having more CTP 9 videos drop within the next few weeks. And oh, cool treat, where's universe mode? It's coming, okay? It's coming. Look, okay, quality over quantity is coming. I know this is not universe mode. I know this is not a stream. It's still something important. It's still something I'm passionate about. Just wait your time. Universe mode is not going anywhere, okay? It's not. I'm not going to get rid of my universe mode, okay? Still going to be here. Just wait. Wait your time, Tommy. Wait your time, sweetie. It's coming, all right? It's on the way. It's in the editing stages. We got to do commentary. It's on the way, all right? But I digress. Moving on. The story of the first WWE and World Heavyweight Champion here in CTP. So we're going to go back to a time in 2013. WWE 2K14 just dropped. The CTP initiative just started with my uncle and my cousin. And we're deciding our first world champions of the series. So, you guys learned the first world champions in this video. You also learned their first world championship reign, how everything went around, why did we decide those champions, etc. So, back then, how CTP was run, when we first started, I was the co-leader, aka I was the second in command behind my uncle. So I was not the lead writer and creator yet. From October, November, December-ish, I didn't become the lead writer and creator of Cold Train Productions until 2014. So, I went to the head of command, which at the time was my uncle. And we had discussions on the universe mode. We fun fact, Coltrane Jr. has been in the series since 2013. He's been here for 6 years. He was one of the first calls in the series with my uncle's call and my cousin. Their calls were in the series at first. But after I came to YouTube, I started distancing myself from call content because I know how toxic the call community was at the time. So I never really acknowledged that, but technically in the history books, Coltrane Jr. is the first call in the series. But I digress. I think I already talked about that anyway. But anyway, so to decide the first WWE and World Heavyweight Champion, the WWE Championship was on Monday Night Raw. It was on Monday Night Raw to start off in the series before it got flopped to Friday Night SmackDown, aka, Friday Night SmackDown, Tuesday Night SmackDown, whatever, SmackDown Live, whatever, later on in the series. But it was when the series first started, the WWE Championship was on Monday Night Raw. The World Heavyweight Championship was on Friday Night SmackDown. Friday Night SmackDown was on Friday when Season 1 was going on. I primarily booked SmackDown. My uncle booked Monday Night Raw. My World Heavyweight Champion was CM Punk. CM Punk was the first ever World Heavyweight Champion in CTP because I wanted someone that was strong. I wanted someone that could carry the brand on his back while I made stars. So my first World Heavyweight Champion was CM Punk. The first WWE Champion of the series was Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan was the first WWE Champion. My uncle primarily booked Monday Night Raw. I helped him write some things such as segments and produce. I mainly booked SmackDown, getting his approval. You have to get the head. How it worked, we had to get the head, whoever was the head, whoever was the leader, approval for the show before we was able to move on and do what we wanted to do with it. So that's how everything worked. It still to this day works like that. The match cards are presented to me. I promote them. I make sure everything's running smoothly. If I don't like something, I voice my concern. The book is go and fix it, or we talk it out and we move on like that. It's still done like that to this day. As the header, as the leader, you're responsible for promotion. You're responsible for marketing. I'm responsible for the promotion, marketing. Sometimes editing the show, premiere times, dates. I'm responsible for that. I'm the production coordinator as well. What that means is whenever it's time for get guests, I contact the guests. I make sure they are available. I DM people for graphics. For people that are coming in and making graphics for us, I DM them. I pay money to them as the production coordinator and the head of CTP. That is my job as a head. And back then, that was my uncle's job, aside from the graphics part, because we didn't have graphics until season number 6. Season 5, 6-ish was when graphics came into the series. But Daniel Bryan was the first WWE champion. CM Punk was the first World Heavyweight Champion. Daniel Bryan held the championship for about 5.5 months before he dropped it post SummerSlam. He was cashed in on, this is a crazy fun fact to you guys. He was cashed in on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins won the WWE Championship. He in this series, Seth Rollins is a 4-time WWE champion. He won the Money in the Bank. My uncle absolutely adored Seth Rollins at the time. Again, he was the head, so we had to go through him, and we bounced off ideas. He won the Money in the Bank. Raw got it. Raw got the first Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins won the WWE Championship, pinned Daniel Bryan in the middle of the ring. That's how Daniel Bryan's first reign went. Daniel Bryan had an impressive reign. He beat the likes of John Cena, The Rock, Mark Henry. He even beat The Undertaker and Triple H in his first reign. First ever WWE title reign. The first WWE champion of the series history. Meanwhile, the World Heavyweight Champion was CM Punk. He held it till about the Royal Rumble. Remember, the series kicked off Raw after, in game, it was the Raw after WrestleMania 29. It's the Raw after WrestleMania 28. That's when the series kicked off. I believe that's how we did it. Because how CTP is run, we are always 2 years behind the actual WWE product. So we hosted WrestleMania. The first WrestleMania was held in New York. The second WrestleMania was held in New Orleans. Third, Santa Clara. Fourth, Dallas. Our fifth was New Orleans again. And then the sixth WrestleMania, we went to Las Vegas. So we're always 2 years behind the actual product. We are currently in the year 2020 to WWE. WWE in IRL is year 2022. When we got to 2014, it was 2015 in IRL. When we got to 2015, it was 2016 IRL. 2017, 2018 was, 2 years behind, It was 2013, it was, 15. It was 2016 IRL. We got 2014. It was 2018 IRL. We got to 2015. It was 2019 IRL. You guys get the picture. I'm sure you guys can pick it up and understand it. And as we got through years, we got closer to WWE. But every time WWE caught back up and had that 2-year gap as we went along with the series. So, CM Punk held the championship. He dropped the WWE World Heavyweight Championship I'm sure I actually, how long I had to look this one up. I had to look it in my notes. I actually really don't remember when he dropped it off the top of my head. I do know he fought the likes of Ryback. Ryback was a big part of the series at the time. I know Ryback was one of his biggest rivals. He also fought Alberto Del Rio. He also fought John Cena. He also fought The Rock as well. The Rock fought both Daniel Bryan and CM Punk in marquee matches. One of them was at Survivor Series. He fought CM Punk at Survivor Series. He was able to beat him there. and the other one was at SummerSlam. He beat Daniel Bryan there. So in my notes, CM Punk lost to Edge. Edge beat CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship, and Edge was the second ever World Heavyweight Champion in CTP. The reason why I did that is because I wanted, for the first WrestleMania main event in the series history, I wanted it to be Edge versus Christian. Because I always loved the dynamic of Edge versus Christian. And that is what happened. That's the first ever WrestleMania main event that we did in the series history. And that's the story of the first ever World Heavyweight Champions. That's the background knowledge. That's all you need to know, basically, on how everything went down. CM Punk and Daniel Bryan had successful title reigns. They were absolutely incredible at what they did inside the ring, and they pretty much kicked off CTP and, made it to where it is today. As of what they're doing today, CM Punk is on Friday Night SmackDown chasing, that World Heavyweight Championship he won all the way back in Season 1. And Daniel Bryan is your current reigning defending NXT North American Champion and NXT Cruiserweight Champion in the series. So that is what they're currently doing today in Season 7. Will CM Punk win the World Heavyweight Championship again? We'll find out as the months go along. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys learned something new, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. Remember to be glorious at every single thing you do. And be phenomenal, or be forgotten. That was a new one. Forgotten, baby. Yeah, that was a new one right there. That was a new one. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that was a new one. Yeah, so y'all are absolutely incredible. Y'all have been doing great these last few weeks on these videos. Thank y'all so much for the consistent support. Y'all are the best. And I'll see you guys in the next video as we continue to celebrate 9 years of Coltrane Production.